Hey guys, what is going on? This is STUG 45, and today I have a STUG IV review and somewhat of a replay for you guys, where this is the new personal mission tank, reward tank, that Wargaming is giving out if you complete that first set of personal missions. So we'll go through, look at everything in the garage, check out some Tank Inspector, and then go look at a replay. I hope you guys do enjoy. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the STUG IV in the garage, and as you can see, it's basically a STUG with some side skirts, and it's a Panzer IV chassis. Panzer IV chassis, STUG body. That's all there is to it. Let's move on over to the guns. As you can see, both 75 millimeters. The STUG IV does get a little bit of an increased rate of fire, but that is to compensate for the 110 average damage versus the 135 of the regular STUG. 150 pen is the first thing I noticed, though. You lose 40 pen on your STUG IV. It is not ideal. The gun is still pretty great in terms of gun handling. 0.35 on the STUG IV and 0.33 on the STUG G. So not too bad. Obviously, one of the most accurate guns at Tier 5. Really can't complain about that. And then you get your aim time, 1.7 versus 1.6. The STUG IV is actually really good on the move. So you can definitely just auto aim, and if you're driving at somebody, you can definitely take them down. You will see that a little bit in the replay coming up. Finally, let's look at the traverse speeds. Very similar traverses, but like I said, the only thing that really makes the difference in the mobility is the fact that this thing weighs 4 more tons and it gets 140 less horsepower. Now, equipment I run on this, the view range is atrocious. It is 310 base, which might be rebalanced in 9.6. There might be very similar view ranges for most other tank stores, but as of right now, as of patch 9.5, not very good. I run a rammer, and I run vents because it is a closed-top tank. Now, it does look really nice. It is a glorious HD model. But, you know, side skirts really don't do anything. Frontal armor, we'll see in a second. And I don't know, this pen really lets it down. The 110 pen is what really gets it. So, AP, I do carry a lot of APCR. I haven't had to use it, though. I've only gotten Tier 5 games, so this thing does get pretty good matchmaking. Let's head on over to the Tank Inspector and see how it looks in the armor scheme. Alright, let's look at the armor layout of the Panzer IV with the STUG superstructure. The only spot I've ever bounced anything on this tank is here. The gun mallet is pretty troll. But other than that, the thickest armor is going to be your 85 millimeter lower front plate. Also going to be your driver's protection, I guess, if you can call it that. And then you have a little spot right here that's also 80 millimeters. The novelty item on this tank, obviously, is the added side skirts right here. In reality, though, they only add 5 millimeters of spaced armor, so you're really not going to be able to do anything with those. It's a pretty much standard STUG armor layout. I mean, I wouldn't really expect to bounce much. Like I said, you can aim on the move with this thing. It is very good at that. It could be an assault gun if it had a decent armor because of the gun, but in reality, it just doesn't really work because the armor is not very sloped. It's very weak in spots, so I would definitely just stay at the back and snipe with it. Don't rely on the armor. Like I said, I don't think anybody's really expecting to rely on the armor because it is a STUG, but, you know, you could get a bounce. I'll show you where I do get a bounce. But let's go on over to the replay and check out how it performs in game. Alright guys, here we are over on Serene Coast with the STUG IV, the new personal mission reward tank that everybody has been grinding so crazily for, and I haven't liked playing a single game in it yet, so there's a crazy surprise. But let's get on with the replay. What are the pros of this tank? Well, first of all, it looks amazing. I mean, look at that tank. HD glory all the way. So good job in Wargaming for modeling it. Everything else, honestly guys, it's just a worse STUG. It really is, in every other way. Let's talk about the gun first. I did talk about it a little bit in the garage, but it's got really great accuracy, really good aim time. Can't deny that. It only has 110 pen. So, at Tier 5 and Tier 6, like it's going to see, it will be enough to get the job done, but in reality, why would you not play with the STUG instead? You don't have to grind the missions for it. You don't have to do some crazy damage in your heavy tanks for the last heavy tank mission. You don't have to do lots of spotting in your last light tank mission. You can just play a STUG whenever you want. So that's the first big key for me. It's very hard to get this tank, okay? And if you do, it's like, oh yeah, I got the personal mission. I got the first one done. And then you play the STUG, and it's like, well, I'm gonna wait for the second one. And I don't know if the second one's gonna be. Well, we'll get to that one in a little bit, but it's gonna take me a while to get that T28 concept. But as you can see, the STUG here, this is how you have to play it. I tried it as an assault gun, doesn't work. Doesn't have any armor. It's really tough to play as an assault gun. I tried it as a long-range sniper, as you can see in here, and it's okay. It's okay. That's really all I can say. It's not amazing. It does have really good aim time, really good accuracy, but in reality, I mean, you get that on the STUG, normal STUG as well. So the gist of this replay, guys, is going to be just play the STUG. That's all you got to worry about. And if you get this tank, I've already talked to a couple people that have sold it, so gotta watch out for that. You might want to rage sell this at some point. But we've already done 342 damage, got 2 kills. You did see the little bit of nice accuracy on the move there versus the T34, and you're going to see it here again. I mean, look at the bloom on the move. It's amazing. It just hits every shot right in the center, and it's basically like a tier 10 Russian medium. It's pretty awesome. But we are going to be finishing off this Panzer IV, and really the only reason we were able to kill him is because he was focused on somebody else. This game is going to be a complete and utter demolition of the enemy team, and this was the best game that I had. I think I played like 8 or 10 games in this tank, and it still blows my mind. I don't know. Some reward tanks are not meant to be, I guess. But we do have 3 kills as of right now. I'm all excited because I have 754 damage, and that's a lot in this tank, at least for me. And this poor little Grant, I don't know what he's doing in that tank. He just needs the free experience past it, but is the M3 League version 2.0. But we are going to end up doing a little bit more damage here, and this is pretty standard STUG gameplay. You really can't be too aggressive in this tank. You kind of have to just be second line support, and you know, it's just like the STUG, only doesn't have as much pen, doesn't have as much damage. But guys, we will look at the end game screen after this, and you guys can see what happened this game. If you did enjoy this replay, avoid it at all costs. Just play the STUG. If you did enjoy this review and replay, make sure to go check me out on Twitch. My Twitch link will be down in the description, somewhere down there. I do fun sorts of games like play the STUG IV because, you know, nobody else is going to play it, I guess. And I need APCR to get through lore from Plate of a Hetzer. So sad. And there is the one and only bounce of last night. Gotta love it. But guys, I hope you did enjoy. We will go check out the score screen. And here we are over at the STUG score screen, and as you can see, got the high caliber, got that first class, ended up making 30,000 credits. It does not get any increased credits, so it's just a reward tank, not an actual premium tank, which is sad. I wish it was, but that's okay. You can still train your crews in it, and you can still use any crew you like. 1,300 damage, 5 kills, 817 base experience, so I finished top on those as well. But guys, you're basically just going to be seeing tier 4, tier 3 tanks. Hopefully you get some good matchmaking, do some damage to them. If you do see other tier 5s, like KV1s or T1 heavies, just run away. Just get away as fast as you can. I know this tank is slow. I didn't really have much to say about it in the replay, guys, because honestly, I don't think it's very good at all. Like I said, certain people have sold it already, and that might be what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm really ever going to play it. But with the personal missions, you do have to get this to move on to the T28, and you do have to get the T28 to move on to the T55 and the 260, which is the 2 tanks that everybody wants. So if you guys enjoyed this review or replay, make sure to drop a like and tell me what you think I should improve, anything I'd like to improve. I just got this webcam the other day, just been streaming with it yesterday on my Twitch channel, so make sure to go check that out. You can see more games like this and lots better games than just the STUG IV, because I don't know if I'm going to play this tank. It might be sold by the next time you come check out any one of my videos or anything like that. But guys, I hope you did enjoy a look at the STUG IV, the new tier 5 reward tank that Wargaming has put out from these personal missions. Good luck in your personal missions, and I hope you did enjoy. It's been Jack Tech 45 signing out. Peace.